a wicked ghost named Aiyanna. Aiyanna was a malevolent spirit who delighted in tormenting and disturbing the people of Akure. But Aiyanna wasn't always a wicked ghost. In fact, she was once a beautiful and kind-hearted woman who lived in Akure many years ago. She was born into a wealthy family in Akure. Her parents were loving and kind, and they gave her everything she needed to live a happy and comfortable life. Aiyanna grew up to be a beautiful and intelligent young woman. She was loved by everyone in Akure, and she had many suitors who wanted to marry her. But Aiyanna's life took a tragic turn when she fell in love with a man named Kehinde. Kehinde was a poor but handsome young man who lived in Akure. Aiyanna's parents did not approve of Kehinde because of his poverty, but Aiyanna did not care. She loved Kehinde with all her heart, and she was determined to marry him. Despite her parents' disapproval, Aiyanna and Kehinde got married in a secret ceremony, but their happiness was short-lived. Kehinde died in a tragic accident just a few months after their wedding. Aiyanna was devastated by Kehinde's death. She became withdrawn and isolated, and she lost interest in everything she used to enjoy. Her parents tried to console her, but she pushed them away. As time went on, Aiyanna's grief turned to anger and bitterness. She became resentful of the world and everyone in it. She felt that the world had wronged her, and she was determined to make it pay. Aiyanna's anger and bitterness consumed her, and she eventually died from a broken heart. But her spirit did not rest. Instead, it became a malevolent entity that haunted the town of Akure. Aiyanna's ghost was a wicked and evil spirit that delighted in causing chaos and destruction. She would possess people's minds and bodies, causing them to do strange and terrible things. She would also cause accidents and mishaps just for the fun of it. She would make people trip and fall or cause their cars to break down. The people of Akure lived in fear of Aiyanna's ghost. They would try to avoid her, but she was everywhere. They would try to pray her away, but she was too powerful.
My sister, I am leaving this town. I am going to meet my uncle in Lagos. I don't want to die young. I am leaving first thing tomorrow. Travel to where? That is if Aiyanna will not attack you on the highway and finish your life. Last week, 3 of my neighbors tried to travel. Aiyanna attacked their boss. They had a very serious accident and they all died flat. So don't try to better remain here. Let's battle that evil ghost together. Let's keep praying.
One day, a young man named Tayo decided that he had had enough of Aiyanna's antics. Tayo was a brave and fearless man, and he was determined to put an end to Aiyanna's evil ways. Tayo spent many days preparing himself for the battle ahead. He fasted and prayed, also seeking the help of so many powerful spiritualists. Finally, the day of the battle arrived. Tayo sprinkled so many charms into a bottle of water and also armed himself with a machete, and he set out to find Aiyanna. He searched the town from top to bottom, but Aiyanna was nowhere to be found. Just when Tayo was about to give up, he heard a strange noise coming from the old abandoned house on the outskirts of the town. Tayo approached the house cautiously, his machete at the ready. As he entered the house, he saw Aiyanna sitting in the corner, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly energy. "You are a brave man, Tayo," Aiyanna said in a voice that sent shivers down Tayo's spine. "But you are no match for me. I am a powerful spirit, and I will crush you like the insignificant insect that you are." Tayo stood tall, his heart pounding in his chest. "I am not afraid of you, Aiyanna," he said. "I have come to put an end to your evil ways, and I will not leave until I have succeeded." Aiyanna laughed, a cold, meatless sound. "We shall see about that, Tayo," she said. "Let us begin." Tayo quickly opened the bottle of water and poured it on Aiyanna's body. Aiyanna screamed. The water weakened Aiyanna, and with that, the battle between Tayo and Aiyanna began. The two enemies clashed into a spectacular display of strength and cunning. Their power locked into a struggle that would determine the fate of Akure. The battle raged on for what seemed like hours, the two combatants exchanging blows and spells. But in the end, it was Tayo who emerged victorious. With a final burst of strength, Tayo struck Aiyanna down, banishing her evil spirit from the town of Akure. The evil spirit let out a loud scream, disappearing into thin air. The people of Akure rejoiced at the news, knowing that they were finally free from Aiyanna's evil grasp. Tayo, the brave young man who had saved the town, was hailed as a hero. He was celebrated in songs and stories, and his name became synonymous with bravery and courage. The people of Akure thanked Tayo for saving them from Aiyanna's evil clutches. They showered him with gifts and praise, and they asked him to stay in the town and protect them from any future threats. Tayo was happy to oblige. He stayed in Akure and became a respected member of the community. He helped the people of Akure with their problems and protected them from harm. Years went by and Tayo became a legend in Akure. People told stories of his bravery and kindness, and they looked up to him as a role model. One day, a young girl named Nneoma approached Tayo and asked him to tell her the story of how he defeated Aiyanna. Tayo smiled and sat down with Nneoma, telling her the story of how he saved Akure from the evil ghost. Nneoma listened with wide eyes, amazed by Tayo's bravery and kindness. When Tayo finished the story, Nneoma thanked him and asked if she could be like him when she grew up. Tayo smiled and put his hand on Nneoma's shoulder. "You can be anything you want to be, Nneoma," he said.
"Just remember to always be brave, kind, and true to yourself."
Nneoma nodded with determination in her eyes. Tayo smiled, knowing that the future of Akure was in good hands. And so, Tayo continued to live in Akure, protecting and guiding the people of the town. He became a beloved figure, respected and admired by all. The story of Tayo and Aiyanna was passed down from generation to generation, a reminder of the power of bravery, kindness, and determination. And every year, on the anniversary of Aiyanna's defeat, the people of Akure would gather to celebrate Tayo's bravery and to honor the memory of the evil ghost who had once terrorized their town. The celebration would include music, dancing, and feasting. The people of Akure would dress up in their finest clothes and gather in the town square to celebrate. Tayo would sit, surrounded by the people of Akure. They would praise him and thank him for saving them from Aiyanna's evil clutches. Tayo smiled, his heart full of joy and gratitude. He looked at their faces and knew that he had made a difference in the world. The celebration would continue late into the night with music and dancing and laughter. And when it was all over, the people of Akure would go to bed, their hearts full of joy and gratitude. Tayo also sat happily, knowing that he had found his true purpose in life, to protect and serve the people of Akure. The importance of seeking help and guidance when we need it. Aiyanna's failure to seek help and guidance when she needed it ultimately led to her downfall. She refused to ask for help, and she tried to handle everything on her own. The dangers of becoming isolated and disconnected from others. Aiyanna's isolation and disconnection from others ultimately led to her downfall. She became lonely and disconnected, and she lost sight of what was truly important. Bravery and determination can lead to success. Tayo's bravery and determination to defeat Aiyanna ultimately led to his success. The power of good can overcome evil. Tayo's goodness and purity of heart ultimately overcame Aiyanna's evil powers. The importance of kindness and compassion. Tayo's kindness and compassion towards the people of Akure ultimately earned him their respect and admiration. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, and share this story with your friends and loved ones. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. See you soon.